Hey guys, welcome back to Scorebox Games. We've got a Star Wars X-Wing product here from the now defunct Star Wars X-Wing miniatures game by Fantasy Flight / I guess AMG at the end, I don't remember. This is the Razor Crest. This is from the 2.0 edition of the game. Here's the deal. I never had the 2.0 edition of the game. I never made the jump. I always stuck with the 1.0 stuff. But I really wanted the Razor Crest, and I got this for a good deal. I did pay more than 99 cents for this. I don't remember how much I paid, but it was more than 99 cents. But I really like the Razor Crest, and it's a cool miniature, so it was worth what I paid it for. I will just, maybe use the 1.0 rules. But there's the ship there. Looks pretty awesome. I guess in honor of the Mandalorian and Grogu movie coming out, the Razor Crest is back. But this is before it got blown up. Spoiler alert in Mandalorian, season 2. We'll just see what all is in here. This is your typical, base pegs and little thing for the dial. This is everything that's in this. You can see all kinds of different tokens and the cards, new rules, deplete token, strain token. I don't even know what these do. You can read right there. Like I said, I never played this with this ship before. So this all of our cardboard here. You've got your unit there. That's usually double-sided. Your generic guy. I'm sure there's the Mandalorian. This is probably before Din Djarin was even no, Din Djarin's known. Din Djarin's known there. But you've got all the tokens. Here's the maneuver dial. You can see it's a pretty slow ship, as it's supposed to be. Got a stressful 0 move ability there. Then you can, the 1s and 2s, just your 1, 2, 3, 4 straight are your only blue moves. But I mean, it's kind of like I've always envisioned the Razor Crest as kind of like a semi-truck, to be honest. But yeah, 2 sets of sheets of tokens there. I'm not going to undo this, but we will look at the cards. Let's see what all the cards do. All the upgrades, the unit cards, all of that fun stuff. Let's see what is inside. So, usually you get like 4 different pilots you can have. So, the Mandalorian, Din Djarin, 3272. So from what I remember, these are the attack die you roll, the defense die you roll, your hull, that's how many hit points you have, and then you have your shields. So technically the ship itself is the ST-70 assault ship. That is the model. The Razor Crest is just the that particular ship that Din Djarin uses. These are the abilities you have: evade, dodge, target lock, barrel roll. That's the pilot's skill value. But the ability here: while you defend or perform an attack, if you're in the front arc at range 1 or 2 of 2 or more enemy ships, you can change one of your blank results to a focus. That's pretty tight from what I remember. Focus is pretty solid. Oh, these aren't double-sided. So there's the Mandalorian. We have Q90. Oh, that's the droid from season 1, right? On the prison ship. That's funny. All right, I don't know what this symbol is. You guys let me know what that is in the comments, okay? Must be some of that newfangled 2.0 abilities. Okay. After you fully execute an advanced maneuver, you may perform or whatever that is. Is that a bomb, maybe? A seismic charge? Or a barrel roll action, even while stressed. If you do, gain a strain token. We get a guild bounty hunter. Just a generic guy here. Pilot valid skill of only 3. When you perform an attack at attack range 1 or 2, you can spend 1 non-recurring, whatever that is, from one of your equipped those upgrades to change one of your focus results to a crit. That seems like that would be pretty useful. I don't know what this 2 pip means. We've got a 1 pip there on those guys, and then a 2 pip here. Let me know what that means too. I'm basically relying on you guys for this one. And your lowest skill pilot, your most generic outer rim enforcer. No abilities. Okay, designed as a military craft, the ST-70 assault ship is a durable and versatile vessel. For someone traveling in the outer rim, this ship can be a transport, combat craft, and home all in one. So this is your lowest tier, just an X-Wing. You have just the generic. You just want to get that ship on the board for as cheap as possible with no added abilities. This is kind of the baseline version of the ship. You can see same specs as even all the way up to Din Djarin's, who's the premier pilot of this. All right, and these are, okay, if I remember right, and if I'm right, let me know. If I'm not, also let me know. An X-Wing 2.0, or I guess, was it 3.0 where they made the switch, or 2.5, or whatever you want to call it. These are kind of like the pre-made kits for each pilot, and it kind of gives you, like, I guess the slot to fill, right? Was it, or like how expensive it is from 1 to 5? So if you wanted to play as Din Djarin, here's kind of like your pre-made kit. You're going to get the Notorious upgrade, Queel as a crew member, the Chod as a crew member, a tracking fob upgrade, burnout thrusters, hull upgrade, and then the Razor Crest unique title. But if you're just a guild bounty hunter, I guess you get Pelimoto. You still get the tracking fob. IG-11 can be on there, a hull upgrade. I think that's what those are. So if you're Q90, you get this stuff. Yeah, Miggs Mayfield. So this definitely is the that droid bounty hunter from the Prison Break episode of, I think, season 1, right? And then if you're just a generic guy, all you get is a tracking fob. You don't get any of those upgrades. Merciless Pursuit. After you perform an attack, if the defender is equipped with the child, you may acquire target lock on the defender. I guess these are just some different abilities here. While you defend, if the attacker is equipped with the tracking fob and has a lock on you, you cannot spend green tokens. Nice. Okay. Enduring. So these are our pilot upgrades at this point. While you defend, if you are not in the attacker's, that's not a front arc, is that like a secondary arc? I don't know. Crit results are neutralized before regular hit results. That's pretty good, because those crits can be nasty in X-Wing. After you suffer critical damage, you may perform a whatever that is, or focus action on your action bar, even while stressed, treating that action as red. Notorious looks like a unique upgrade. After you defend, if the attacker is in your firing arc, you may spend 1, whatever that is. Tell me what that symbol means. If you do, the attacker gains 1 strain token. While you perform an attack, the defender is strained. You may re-roll 1 blank result. Burnout thrusters. After you perform it's like a special kind of boost, I guess. Lose 1 of those, then you may gain 1 deplete token to remove 1 disarm token. Gosh, I don't even know what all these tokens anymore. I feel like I'm so old at this point. Back in my day, we just had focus tokens and hits and dodges, and that was like it. If your blah 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 isn't active, you now can't perform. Dude, I don't know what any of these symbols mean. Please help me out, guys. All right, Grief Karga as a crew member. You can coordinate allied ships as if they were friendly ships. After you coordinate a ship, it may acquire a lock on an object you have locked. Nice. Hotshot Tail Blaster. This attack can be performed at range 0. You attack, you spin 1 of those. That's your rear firing arc. You get 2 red die from a range 0 to 1. And I don't know what that means. Maybe that gives you 2 of those tokens, right? Is that what it is? Am I getting that right? You have this upgrade and you get 2 of these tokens, so basically you can use that twice. Let me know. I think that's what that means. I need to do some research. Ooh, IG-11 as a crew member. Scum only. Equip the side face-up. Before you would be dealt a face-up damage card, you must place 1 fuse marker on this card and gain a calculate token instead. Then if there are 2 fused markers on this card, flip it. So we do that, and of course he has his anti-capture protocol, so he's going to blow the ship up, right? During the end phase, remove 1 fuse marker from this card. Then if the card has no fuse markers on it, and you are destroyed, And each other ship at range 0 to 1 shuffle us 1 critical damage. Action, put a fuse marker. Okay, I like that. That's a very thematic card right there with his anti-capture protocols. I do like how he has that in Star Wars Legion. I like how IG-11 set up as well. That's cool. Wheel, roll an action die for each damage card you have. For each hit result, repair 1 face-up ship damage card. Then for each crit result, repair 1 face-down damage card. For each blank result, remove 1 orange token. Then for each focus result, gain a focus token. Nice. MIGs, after you perform a front firing arc attack, you may perform a rear firing arc, or whatever that is, as a bonus attack against a different target with 1 or more red or orange tokens. So you can use that blaster upgrade we had earlier. Overtune modulators. During the system phase, if you're not stressed, you may spend 1 of those to gain 3 calculate tokens. During the end phase, if you have 1 of those, if that's inactive. For each green token you remove, you gain a strain token. That's a lot of different tokens we just mentioned right there. Pelimoto. During the system phase, you may perform an action on 1 of your damage cards, even while stressed. After you repair a face-up ship damage card, you can roll 1 attack die. On a hit, repair another face-up ship damage card. On a crit, expose 1 damage card. The Child, I believe if I'm right, that is Force, right? So you get +2 Force tokens. That was something they added to 2.0 that they definitely did not have in 1.0 back in my day. Setup, after placing forces, choose an opponent. They assign the Merciless Pursuit condition, which is one of those first cards we saw earlier, to 1 of their 2 ships. Your force lose the recurring icon after you defend. If you suffered 1 damage during that attack, recover a force. The Mandalorian, he can be a pilot, but he can also be a crew member for you. During the end phase, if you did not defend this round, recover 1 non-recurring, whatever that icon is in Fable. Tell me what that one is too. I just don't even know anymore. I assume you get these abilities too if you have those people equipped. So here's the Razor Crest. This makes your generic ST-70 assault ship into the actual Razor Crest that we know and love. So you get the evade icon, or that evade icon can turn into a barrel roll, a stressful barrel roll. I don't know. What does that mean? Okay, so on setup, you place 1 non-limited credit upgrade face down under this card. So that's a lot of your scum and villainy cards and upgrades, bounty hunter kind of stuff would use these. So that's very thematic. During the system phase, you may reveal that upgrade and equip it as if it were equipped at setup without paying its points cost. So a lot of cool different upgrades there. That makes a lot of sense. And being a bounty hunter, or this ship is the bounty hunter's version of this model, so you're going to get extra abilities that generally go with bounty hunters. So that makes a lot of sense. Very thematic. Okay, last card, Tracking Fob, which could be the card you use for this. Set up, after placing forces, choose an opponent. They assign the marked for elimination condition to 1 of their ships. They must assign it to a limited ship if able. You ignore range restrictions when acquiring locks on the ship with a marked for elimination condition. So you would play this on the Razor Crest basically for free. Reveal it, and they have to put, what is it, marked for elimination. So this goes on an enemy ship. When you defend, if the attacker is equipped with a tracking fob, which you would probably also want to have on your ship, and has a lock on you, you can't spend green tokens. That's these dodges. I think focus tokens are green, right? I thought focus tokens were green. Is this a focus token? Is that the new focus token symbol? I don't know. But basically, you can't spend green tokens like dodges and stuff. And they can basically target lock you without any range restriction. So there you go. That is everything that comes in the Razor Crest expansion, which is actually the ST-70 assault ship pack for Star Wars X-Wing. 22 cards, 40 tokens, 1 maneuver dial, and 1 painted plastic ship with base and pegs. And honestly, I know it's an ugly looking ship, but I love I love the look of it. It's great. It's classic. This screams Star Wars to me for sure. So this will be a cool ship. I try to do some photography with this or something. I don't know. I'd be interested if someone has like taken some of these 2 and 3.0 ships and made like 1.0 versions of it, because I don't have the new maneuver dials and all the new tokens and stuff like that, or even know the rules to 2.0. So should I relearn the game? It's been a while since I played X-Wing generally. Should I relearn 2.0? What version should I play? I know there's several fan communities out there that have their own kind of supported rules. Let me know which version of X-Wing you like the most. Obviously, like I said, I pretty much just played 1.0, so I don't know which one to jump to. So let me know which one I should jump to. Let me know how you feel about this ship. Have you played with it? Have you found a good kit that you like? What's the playstyle? What other ships do you run alongside this? I know this is a scum ship, right? So you can play this with pretty much anything, right? Yeah, let me know. I want to hear your guys' experience with this. Do you miss X-Wing? I sure do. I remember the day one that this game was announced, kind of following all the announcements and always getting excited when we saw like new ships coming out or what they were going to preview next. It was a sad day when they discontinued the game, but I understand. It had a good long run and it was very popular for its time. But yeah, let me know your guys' X-Wing experience is. If you guys still play, let me know. Let me know if there's a place I can play. But yeah, especially let me know what version I should play, because I would like to get back into this. I've got quite a few ships. I want to say I have a large collection, but I don't. I've got a variety for sure. Like I've got a couple TIE fighters, an interceptor, a TIE advance, Kylo's TIE silencer or whatever. And then I have like an X-Wing, a Y-Wing, an A-Wing, a B-Wing, that kind of stuff. Usually just one of each, but yeah, I'll quit rambling. That's what's inside this pack. If you made it this far in the video, congrats to you for going through my rambling. And if you haven't, you might as well just hit that subscribe button while you're at it and hit the notification bell. And don't forget to like this video and all that other fun YouTube stuff. But anyway, yeah, let me know. Do you want more X-Wing stuff? If you do, leave a comment down below and I will do what I can to make more X-Wing things. Maybe we can do some Let's Plays and relive the glory days of 1.0 or whatever you guys suggest that I do. But until then, you guys go play some games.